Hi all, greetings from the University of Pennsylvania. My name is Arman Ramezani, and I will be serving as the chair of the AD-HOC committee at ILMUNC India this November, and I'm extremely excited to meet you all and participate in the debate. So first off, the way I'm going to be structuring this video is I'm going to be introducing myself, telling you about myself, what the committee is, what I expect of you, and how I can help you guys prepare. From then on, I'm open to questions, and you can contact me if you have any questions before committee, so you can best be prepared for it and have the best growing and learning experience possible. So some background on myself. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I'm studying the Huntsman program, which is a dual degree program between the College of Arts and Sciences, where I'll be getting a degree, a Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, with minors in Hispanic Studies and Mathematics. So within that, a lot of my studies are focused on Spanish-speaking countries and culture. Then I'm getting a degree from the Wharton School, a BS in Economics, with concentrations in Finance and Statistics. I'm extremely excited to be your chair. I am part of the International Affairs Association, which is an umbrella organization which deals a lot with Model UN. So we host high school conferences, college conferences, have a competing team, have an international affairs journal, have a charity branch, and more. We also have 3 international high school Model UN conferences, one of which is ILMUNC India. I've served as a chair for both college and high school conferences and competed throughout my high school years as a delegate in a range of committees in crisis as well. And I was really excited to join AD-HOC this year so I could help you guys with critical thinking and thinking on your feet as you progress through this committee. I know that it'll be a great experience for both yourselves and myself as I help train you guys and put together the best committee possible. So the ad-hoc committee is special because you don't get to see what the topic is of the committee until we actually arrive a few days before the conference starts. So it really helps even out the playing field by not having people that are doing research months in advance. So I know that will cause a lot of stress for some people, but do note that if you just stay up to date on current events, reading things like the New York Times, The Economist, the UN's official website, if you're reading current events, you will be up to speed and it'll help you a lot for when you do find out the topic. You will feel much more confident moving forward. No matter what, you want to be up to date with the topic as well, so then you can have the best policy stance. I know a lot of you guys, it might not be comfortable with that, and I know that it's not a very typical experience in India in the Indian circuit for Model UN, but that means that a lot of different delegates will not have the same experience, and therefore it'll also be kind of a level playing field because a lot of people, it'll be their first time only getting a few days to prepare for committee. So again, I can't answer any agenda questions until we get closer to committee, but since it is a crisis-style committee, I do expect that we're not going to be having fully fleshed resolutions, but instead some like working paper-style directives in order to keep the flow of committee going. All crises will be realistic in order to help ensure that all of the preparation you do in those few days beforehand and all of the work that you do during committee is taken into account, because I do want to make sure that you guys are having a great experience at committee. Again, I do expect that a lot of people will be familiar with crisis, and I think that you can prepare by reading websites like Best Delegate, and again, reading the reading current events. I know a lot of this is unknown, but also you have my information to reach out to me and ask any questions, so you can be more familiar with the way that committee will be working. I will be having an assistant director, a crisis director, and 2 crisis analysts, so we'll be working as a dais and a crisis staffing team in order to make sure that the crises and the directives are being met by you guys in a timely manner, and that we can see how the flow of committee is going in order to move forward and set the best committee possible. I do expect that this is going to be a great learning experience, and I want you guys to all walk away having gained some new knowledge and some learning a little bit more about yourself, what type of committees you do like, what type of pace you like working at, what type of other people you like working with. So you get to see a lot of group dynamics in crisis committees, which I'm very excited about. If you have any questions, please email me. Now I just want to talk a little bit about the International Affairs Association, which is the umbrella organization at the University of Pennsylvania that really works a lot with Model UN. So our program is quite large. We're one of the largest clubs on campus, and by having so many conferences, we do really have experienced chairs. I apologize. And we really get to see different delegates and how we can help bring out the best in them. So we want to make sure that this is not an overly competitive environment, but one that's really constructive and meaningful for you all. So without further ado, I will let you guys proceed in keeping up with your current events, learning a little bit more about crisis, asking me if you have any questions the way that the pace of the committee is going to be working. It's great because it's going to be a much smaller committee, so you will be able to get a lot of speaking time and attention from myself, the crisis staff, and the other delegates. So I really look forward to meeting you all in November, and please reach out if you have any questions. Again, this was Arman Ramezani, and I'm really looking forward to serving as your chair of the Ad-HOC committee at ILMUNC, India.